Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Clash Royale video. Now, in this one we are going to be jumping into something a little bit new. Unfortunately though, there is a slightly anticlimactic start to this one, I'm not going to lie. So, we had actually filmed a couple of videos leading into this, but pretty much, to wrap it up, in shortest terms, this is the new free-to-play account. Now, when I say that there was a few things that didn't go quite as planned, originally we had intended to do this as a level 1 account to see how high up we could push staying as level 1. However, I did not realize at that point in time that Clash Royale actually now has limits on how high you're allowed to go per level. So they did force us to actually upgrade to level 2 simply to get into the second arena, which honestly kind of sucks. We then did actually discover that in part 2. However, the batteries actually died halfway through recording, so that one also has been sent to the gulag. Now, if you do want to see any of those gameplays, please let me know, but at the same time, it was a level 1 account. We're playing at low leagues. The games weren't probably the most exciting, so we're going to jump into it now from where we are, and welcome to the free-to-play series. Now, this is actually the very, very, very first silver chest ever to be opened on this free-to-play account, so let's go in and see what we get. Bit of gold, a goblin, some bombers, fantastic, and a musketeer. We do love to see that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of excited to be doing a bit of a free-to-play series starting back at Arena 1. You know, I have been playing this game for a very long time, and honestly, like, I really did want to do a free-to-play because it's something that I used to do a lot. You know, when this game first came out, I remember I actually had a level 1 account that I pushed up to Legendary Arena, which at the time was actually the highest account in Clash Royale, sorry, the highest arena in Clash Royale. However, back then, you know, Supercell ID didn't exist, and it was a little bit tricky to actually save your games, and you had to do a little bit of a sort of play around to get it to work using an app called Parallel Spaces, which let you have sort of multiple accounts under the one account. So this is a very interesting deck that he's playing. I'm not 100% sure what our guy is doing, but I'm going to lock in here and we're going to get it going. So, going to drop some archers in the middle here just so that we can split. Honestly, I'm actually going to go down the left-hand side just because he is dropping spawners in that right-hand side. I'm going to go a giant now that I know that he's spent some more elixir as well. And we're just going to go with some minions up top here so that we can counter. Didn't even need it. Probably could have gone those minions in the left-hand side and taken that tower very quickly. We're actually going to get a fireball going down here just so we can take out everything. Fantastic. And that is probably going to be towered down for us. And then that archer will switch to just clear up that spear goblin. He does go with a defensive goblin cage out of nowhere. However, we do still take the tower, which is fan-freaking-tastic. We're going to get a musketeer going on defense here. And we're probably going to push for that 3 crown because honestly, lower leagues, let's 3 crown them while we can, and let's move through quickly, boys. Alright, he's going to go with a mini P.E.K.K.A. We're going to go archers up nice and high just so we can pull that across. We're going to go a giant in the middle here just so we can tank for that musketeer. And honestly, that muskie is going to do some absolute work for us. As soon as we have elixir, we're going to get our minions going down so we can take out that bomber and the skeletons. And we are doing great work on both sides at the moment. He's going to get his musketeer down and she's going to start stamping towards us. But that's, again, perfectly okay. Fantastic. We're going to wait for her to cross and we're just going to go a knight up high so we don't take damage on that tower. Going to get a musketeer going down here so that we can deal with that mini P.E.K.K.A. Awesome. I'm actually happy to take a slap there. Going to get a mini P.E.K.K.A. up here so we can deal with that bomber. And honestly, I don't know why people just like to spam, you know, all this sort of stuff. I'm going to play this a little bit stupidly at the moment just because, honestly, I want to have a bit of fun with it. Going to get a giant going down here. Going to get that all taken care of. I want to make him pay a little bit for playing a spawner deck, to be honest. Going to get down with the fireball, absolutely clear out. Amazing. Going to get a muskie down on the defense. And that's going to be an easy win. Like I said there, I probably should have pushed for the 3 crown just so we can move through these games a little bit quicker. But at the end of the day, I'm not too concerned with just 3 crowning everyone. It is just a case of let's get those dubs and let's move our way up. So that's 1 in the bag. And straight into the next. Now, something I am kind of curious about, what arena are you guys? What level are you guys? And do you want to actually see a free-to-play series? Is that something you guys would be interested in? Do you want to see how long it takes us to sort of get this account up to a reasonably high level? And is there any ideas that you want to, you know, play around with and have me sort of work in for you? Would love to get your feedback, would love to get your input. Okay, we're going to get a fireball going down there. We do unfortunately miss those spear goblins, but it's not too big of a deal. We're going to get minions now on the defense of that mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm happy to take a slap, that's not too big of a deal. And now we're just going to go with arrows just to clear up these spear goblins. Fantastic, Giant is putting in work. Musketeer is going to come down for us. She's going to get countered by that knight, but it's not a problem at all. We're going to go archers in the middle here. Actually, I'm just going to leave it for now. Sweet. I'm happy to take a bit of damage. It's not a big deal. Awesome. And now we're just going to do another giant going out the back. Hopefully you can't hear that. Fantastic. Alright, going to get a muskie coming down. Actually, I'm just going to split some archers here, because why not? Now we're going to get a musketeer coming up nice and high. I'm playing this a little bit more aggressive than I normally would. Generally speaking, especially at low arenas, I actually like to just play safe, you know, sort of build up from the back. But I'm not too concerned. I don't really think we're going to run into too many issues against pretty much anyone playing at this level, to be completely honest with you. I might pay for that at some point, getting a little bit cocky, but, you know, I reckon we got this. Okay, we're going to go on muskie here just so we can deal with this knight that's coming down at us. Going to get a giant going up in the opposite lane. Going to come down with arrows just on all of that. And we're going to get minions coming down as well. Now I'm just going to start saving my elixir so that I've got a knight ready on defense if we need. We're going to go archers up high just so we can deal with everything. Going to get a fireball coming in up here as well just so we can deal with that. We do miss the spear goblins, but that's okay. Tower is down. Fan-freaking-tastic. We can get mini P.E.K.K.A. up here just so we can hopefully tank a spear goblin hit, which we do. Oh, oops. That was not meant to play. It was meant to be arrows there. Apologies. Okay, we're going to deal with that giant. Split some archers, and honestly, this is a pretty clean, cruisy game. We did take a lot of damage across our towers, but again, I'm not too concerned about taking damage. Even though, I guess, from the outset, it might look like he was in a good position. I'm not too concerned or too stressed when it comes to those sorts of games. Fantastic. Back into it again. Awesome. Alright. We'll try and play this game a little bit more seriously. We're going to go with a musketeer down here just so that we can counter hers. Oh, sorry, his, my bad. Going to go up here with some minions just so we can take her out straight away without getting damage on our tower. And then we're just going to get a knight ready to go up in front of this musketeer. He's going to go with a giant, which honestly is fantastic for us because it just gives us more time to start building a counter push. We're going to get arrows down so we can take care of those spear goblins without getting too much damage onto our knight. Unfortunately, the musketeer is going to run in ahead, I think. Yes. Not the best situation, but also not the worst. We're going to get archers down in the middle just so we can counter that mini P.E.K.K.A. pretty easily. It's going to pull him across, as well as just getting some nice range damage, and we shouldn't have to stress all too much. Cool. Now we're going to get another musketeer so that we can counter his once again. Going to take a couple of hits here, but that's okay. We're just getting ready for our giant to go in right in front. Fantastic. We've got that going down. He's going to go with a goblin hut, which honestly, not a great play. If you are coming up, you want to make sure that you're pulling your giant across, because now he's in for a world of pain. He is going to drop the arrows, but it's not going to do enough to our musketeer, and unfortunately he's now completely broke on elixir. That's going to be towered down, and now we're just going to get back to building elixir. What we're actually going to do right now is we're going to go super aggressive here. We're going to go knight and mini P.E.K.K.A. in the opposite lane. We're then also going to get ready with arrows. We're going to pull with our archers. But I think he's going to be broke and is not going to be able to deal with this mini P.E.K.K.A. pretty much. We're going to get a slap. Unfortunately, he does retarget because of the musketeer, but we still get 2 hits, and that is pretty much another tower down for us. Amazing. Just going to wait and see what he plays here. Going to get a musketeer going out the back. And pretty much here, it's just going to be a case of doing quick little defense and then get our giant down in the pocket to deal maximum damage. We've only just hit double elixir, which is really great for us. We're going to go up high with the minions. Then we're going to go our knight to the side so that we can pull his knight as well as anything else he uses to distract. We can get a mini P.E.K.K.A down. Unfortunately, I did forget about the musketeer there, but hopefully we can get this down nice and quick. We do indeed. Now we're going to get another musketeer so that we can deal with his mini P.E.K.K.A. And mini P.E.K.K.A is coming down. Going to do a couple of slaps on those spear goblins out of the way. He drops a really poorly timed musketeer, which instantly gets decimated. And that is tower down. 3 crown in the books. On to the next. Okay, we're going to hit him with a good luck. Going to split some archers. This is probably my favorite play with this deck, and especially at low arenas to start with, is splitting archers. Mainly, it's a good way just to spend a little bit of elixir, not commit too much, and you can start to find out what they've actually got going for them. We're going to go minions on top, and then we're just going to pull everything across with the mini P.E.K.K.A. Get one hit down. He's going to go with arrows, that's okay. I'm hoping this giant comes down in time. Unfortunately, it doesn't, and the mini P.E.K.K.A does run in front. I should have dropped that one tile to the right, and in that situation, it would have been all right. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to come down. Decent defense for him, but we're just going to start building elixir again so we can get that musketeer down on defense. Going to get her played. Now we're going to get archers up high so that way we can pull that mini P.E.K.K.A across. He's going to go with his own musketeer. However, she is crossing onto our side of the bridge, so we should be fine. Unfortunately, not quite, but that's okay. I'll take an even trade. Okay, just going to build up a little bit more elixir here. See what he's going to play. He's going to go aggressive with the giant at the bridge. We're going to get our minions down in front. We're then going to pull his knight over to the side. Now we are going a level 5 knight versus a level 2 knight, so some would say slightly unfair. I don't really care. I'm going to get a giant here, just honestly because I was expecting some other troops and I wanted to do a quick little body block, so that works out perfectly for us. Valkyrie is going to take a lot of damage from those minions as well as the mini P.E.K.K.A, which is great. We're going to get our musketeer down in front. Pop that shot. Amazing. And now I'm assuming we're going to get something super aggressive here, or probably another musketeer on his end. But if he's just going to give us damage, fantastic. He's even going to waste a fireball, which is even better. I'm going to split archers again here, just because it gives the ability to do a little bit of split lane pressure if we want. Gonna split minions as well. And I'm gonna get a knight down. Fantastic. That does work out perfectly. We get the body block. Gonna get a mini P.E.K.K.A down. Archer does clutch up for us there. We're gonna get a giant down in front here as well. Oh, mini P.E.K.K.A is just too quick for us right now. He's honestly, he's messing things up by being too speedy. That's alright though. Gonna make it to the tower. And now we're just gonna pressure. We've got a full health giant going towards that king. He's just used his fireball. He's just used his arrows. We're just going to hit him with a good game. There's not much you can do in this situation, I don't think. And that's a good game. Sorry, Miguel. My bad. Amazing. Let's see if we can actually get any cards here. Ooh, nice. Nice little golden chest. Hey, I'm looking at Valkyrie. Some more goblin cages. Fantastic. Jump in here. Honestly, I'm probably going to go the Valkyrie. Just because why not? Awesome. Jumping straight into another. Alright, we don't have our archer, so this time we're just going to go with a musketeer at the back. He's going to go a Valkyrie opposite lane. That's perfectly fine for us. Now, spawners are going to be a little bit of a pain, especially when we are running lower level cards at the moment, but it is what it is. We're going to go up here and up here so that we can hopefully pull everything across. Fantastic. That should clean up pretty well on defense. We're going to get some good arrow value here just by cleaning everything up. And because he was so focused on this left-hand push, he actually let a lot of damage go through on that right side tower, which works out great for us. We are going to eat some spear goblins here. Actually, no we're not. We're going to get a musketeer going down. We're going to get a mini P.E.K.K.A out the back so that we can deal with these spear goblins, and then hopefully he comes back. Yep, fantastic. We're happy with the mini P.E.K.K.A taking the damage from these minions, so that way our musketeer can clean up on the defense. And then I'm actually going to push opposite lane here with our giant, because I feel like he's going to spend elixir on that yeah, exactly. He's going to spend elixir on the musketeer. We can easily clean that up with minions. He does have a mini P.E.K.K.A, which is going to be a great counter for us, but as long as we get 2 hits, possibly 3 hits is amazing. Gives us a lot of damage and puts us back in the lead. We're going to pull across with archers here. That's a pretty good counter for the mini P.E.K.K.A, especially down at these levels. We're going to get a knight down onto the musketeer so that we don't take any damage on our right side tower. And now he's got another little mini push coming down, because if he does ignore, he's going to take damage. He is going to respond. That's perfectly fine. We're just going to wait, see if we can bait anything else out for those arrows. Otherwise, I'll probably eat it, and we're just going to start building back up again. Fantastic. We're going to get a fireball down here just so we don't have to take damage from that goblin heart. We're going to get a musketeer down as well so that we can clean up those spear goblins. Going to get a mini P.E.K.K.A down here just because that knight could be a little bit of danger if we don't. And we're going to get a giant hopefully in the front. We do manage to block that time on the mini P.E.K.K.A, which is fantastic for us. And now what we're going to do is get opposite lane pressure. We're going to get our knight down. We're getting our minions down. We're going to get arrows down. Awesome. Mini P.E.K.K.A connects. The musketeer connects. And we're getting minions on the right. We're going to go a fireball on these archers. A little bit aggressive. We're going to get super damage going down. We're going to get a mini P.E.K.K.A up high. We're going to get a musketeer down. We're going to pull across. We're already back to arrows. We're going to cycle those straight through onto those minions. Amazing. And just like that, another pretty cruisy win. Going to get a giant down just for the hell of it. Fantastic. Alright, now I'm going to end the video there, simply because we are starting to run a little bit longer at the moment. Now, if you guys are liking these styles of videos, and if you do want longer videos, please let me know, because I'm more than happy to do, again, 20, 25, 30 hour long videos, because I genuinely enjoy watching those super long Clash Royale videos. It's something where I actually, a lot of times, will just listen to, Juicy J play, or I'll listen to Sir Tag play, and I really do enjoy that. So if you do like these little commentary videos, if you do just like having some longer gameplay videos, please let me know, and I'm more than happy to do that. For this one though, we're going to call it here. We're finishing it off at 517 trophies on the new free-to-play account. Stay tuned, we're going to jump back in, and we're going to see how high and how fast we can get this one up. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.